Greetings, Wired Differently people. How is everything going? I hope it's well. I've been posting some YouTube teachings and some learning moments on the entrepreneurial side for the last several days, and I wanted to actually shift it up or switch it around a little bit today. I'm on my way to the gym, and I wanted to actually talk to you about one of the excerpts in my book, Wired Differently. I also have a workbook called Wired Differently, the Workbook. Pretty clever name, right? Well, I just wanted to briefly take this next couple minutes to actually talk to you about the fulcrum principle attack. Each one of these fulcrum principles that I teach on in the book is really a good prospect on helping you move out of what we call the land of quo. But this particular fulcrum principle is built around the chapter called the attack. And the quote that I give you in this chapter is called, "The way that you train is the way that you'll live." The way that you train is the way that you'll live. The way that we live should be how that we've trained. And so if you understand that the way that you will live is how that you train, then really all you have to do is figure out how you're going to train. But to figure out how you're going to train, you have to be willing to train. Some of us don't train. Some of us don't do the reps, right? Some of us don't wire our minds. Some of us don't do the repetitions it takes to become successful at our craft. At some point, you have to own the fact that you are a craft master. And if you want to be great at something, you have to admit what that is, and what your craft is what you will do. And if you want to be great at your craft, you have to train to be great at your craft. If you're not training to be great at your craft, then you are what we call probably in the land of quo. You're in a position where average seems to be working, and you're slowly drifting to a different place to be immersed in what we call the land of quo, an environment of a place of things that are average and shrinking, drifting morals and disciplines. But let's go back to the way that you train is the way that you'll live. How are you living? How are you training? I want you to learn something today, and I want you to think about this. I want you to think about what reps of anything do you do daily? Do you get up in the morning and do you read? Do you get up in the morning and do you have a Bible? Do you get up in the morning, do you even just make your bed? I mean, quite frankly, the repetitions in making your bed is a great start of the day. You got one thing done, baby. You got your bed made. Let's get the rest of the day going. You got to do the reps. We got to train. Training is what we do on a regular basis to prepare us for life. And more importantly, our craft and our leadership moments. The way you train is the way you'll live. And if you don't like the way you're living, you need to change the way you're training. I want to challenge you. The way you train is the way you live. I love you, Wired Differently, people.